I have my fingers crossed for everybody that we don't run into something like this in 2013. That's the biggest fear at the moment, but we don't want to put that in the back of our minds. Hopefully this the system that came through the Midwest kind of broke some of that up. But as we think about products, we had an opportunity this year, and although it wasn't a great year for other people, it was a great testing year for our AgriSure artesian trait in corn. And that's a trait that we've been working on for a number of years, and we had it in the marketplace this year, and we'll continue to ramp it up in subsequent years. But it's a trait that performs really, really well in wet conditions. It maximizes yield in wetter conditions, but in dry conditions, it more than maximizes yield compared to the isoline that doesn't that doesn't necessarily have that capability. So we've been seeing 10 to 15% yield increases from AgriSure artesian in some of the plot work and some of the work that we've been doing related to that. And it will be interesting. This year was really dry in some areas, and it's difficult to increase yield when you have a minimal yield to start with. But in many years, people will go through a 1 week or 2 week period where they won't quite get the water they need, and it will also be interesting to see how we continue to increase yields with AgriSure artesian in those situations.